Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to send a unique auto email response depending on which item a person selects. So when a person says, hey, Mr. I turned in my project idea, they'll get an email back that says, great job on turning that in. Now get to work on this. So first thing I've done is I've gone through and I've crafted my emails. Okay, so here's all the emails I've crafted them in advance. I've said, hey, thanks for turning in your project idea. The next thing I want you to get started on is this stuff here. And so once they do that one there, if they submit the next one, which is called shared research notes, then they'll get this email here. So again, on the form, if they turn in project idea, they get the email associated with that. If they turn in research notes, they get the email associated with that. So let's dive in and do it. On my response sheet for this form, we have the spreadsheet associated here where they'll put their name and they'll put their email address, and then they will select a project or select an item to submit, like for example, project idea, and then they'll put the project idea or the link to their artifact there, and then we're going to create an email that says if they put project idea, then email them a particular email, and this is how that works. We're going to go on to add-ons. If you don't have the add-on called FormMule, then just go to Get Add-ons, type in FormMule, and attach it, right? So the way that would look is Get Add-ons, and then you type in FormMule, and then you'd find FormMule, and it'd say free, and you click there, and you get that add-on. So, but once you get it, it'll pop up here, and I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to launch FormMule right there. So FormMule is going to say, hey, thanks for clicking on FormMule. The first thing you want to do is what sheet are we associating these emails with? And this is the sheet. We're on form responses to, right? It's this sheet right here. And what's the trigger? Do you want these things to send it every night at midnight? You want to send them, when do you want to send them? I want to send them on form submit. So as soon as somebody clicks submit, they're going to get an email triggered back from me. You can create a log number. We're not going to do that. We're going to go to next. This is where the magic happens. It says, hey, how many email templates do you want? Well, if I go here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different emails. I think you can do up to 15. So we're going to do 5. Right? I'm going to say, hey, look, number 1 is email template. You're just naming it so that you can remember. This one's called project idea. And am I going to send it for all rows? No, I'm not going to send it every time somebody hits submit. I'm going to only send it if, check this out, in this column, please select an item to submit, someone enters this exact text. Boom. So when somebody goes to my form and they select project idea, it'll place that text right in this column. It'll say project idea, and this utility will say, well, if it says project idea in this column, then send the email called project idea. You'll see how it all plays out. So now I've populated all the titles, and I'm just going to go for each one. In this column, if this entry is right there, we're going to send that email, and we'll go do it for all of them. Great. We're ready to save our template because each one of these potential selections from our form now have a unique email associated with it. Let's save the template, and it's going to create in the background 5 different email templates that can be sent. So let's take a look what happens. It says, let's edit the templates. As soon as you go here, it goes, well, great. Which template would you like to edit? We're preview and building templates. You got your templates up here. I selected project idea template here. For the 2, all you got to do is click on please enter your email address, and it populates right there. I'm CCing it to myself. I put a subject line there, and then I just pasted here my email that I already typed out on this Google Doc. So really just to walk through, it says, dear, please select your name. So if you just click please select your name, it'll put their name there. So it'll say, dear John, thank you for submitting your project idea. And then right there is, enter your project idea, and it pastes it right there. The first step is to get your research started. Make a copy of this research slideshow, and that's just a hyperlink formula. I'll put this in the notes of the video, but you can just put open caret A, then this little hyperlink code. You can also click on here, and it'll give you a copy and pastable way to make a hyperlink inside your email, right? So just take that, copy it, and see you put the URL right here, and you put the text right there, and it comes out looking like a little hyperlink. So there's my link, and there's my little. This is going to turn blue. This research slideshow. All right, so the kids make a copy of that, and it says, "Hey kids, title it with your name and your project idea," which all just merges in from their name and their project idea, and share it with me, and yada yada yada. So there you go. We created this little email. Now let's see it auto saves, right? So let's just see if it worked. We'll go up to the form itself, and we'll go to. Okay, so let's select your name. My name is John Ike. Enter my email address. Okay, I'm going to select an item to submit my project idea. My idea is penguins can fly. All right, I'll hit submit. We go back to that response sheet, and we can see that John Ike put in the project idea of penguins can fly, and an email was sent to John Ike. So let's go check my email. Okay, let's take a look at the email. It says, "Dear John Ike, thank you for submitting your project idea, penguins can fly. The first step is to get your research started. Make a copy of this research slideshow." You can see it attached down there. There's a little trick to it I'll show you in just a second. Title it John Ike Penguins Can Fly. So this kid just got a custom title, and then share it with me at John Ike. Then come back to this form, select Share Research Notes, and then submit the URL to your slides. So one trick is the link that I used was the link to these research notes, except the last four letters of the notes, instead of being edit, are copy. Watch this. Click here, and it makes a force make a copy because the title is copy. So as soon as I click make a copy, it's going to make a copy of those notes in my own Google Drive. And now the kid clicked copy, and he owns a copy of these. What did I tell the student to do? I told the student to title it John Ike Penguins Can Fly. I'll copy that. I told the student to, after he titles that, share it with me. So the kid went over and shared it with me at my email address, which was also here. Copy that and share it with the teacher, right? And then what I asked the student to do is to take the URL of these new notes, copy it, go back to that form, and start over. So, okay, choose your name. My name is John Ike. Please enter your email address. Okay. Please select an item to submit. Well, this time I'm going to submit shared research notes. Click there and paste there. And when I hit submit, let's go take a look at the Google form. Look at that. John Ike has submitted shared research notes. There's the link to the notes. And John got an email saying, hey, here's what's next. Okay, so just a quick review. Create all your emails. Install FormMule on the add-ons, right? Go through the FormMule utility setup. Set it all up with all of your email templates. And each time somebody selects a trigger, it should send the appropriate email. All right, I hope that helps.